Kit sponsorship for professional sports people is big business. Large sums are thrown around for players and teams at the top level. But while one is at amateur level, affording equipment and sportswear may prove difficult. Rahmat Japi launched eNCA to cater for this need.
It is to fill the gap between a sportsperson that shows talent and getting them onto that next level of competing professionally.
Japi started a lifestyle clothing store 7 years ago. In 2013, her company started making sportswear for the University of the Western Cape.
Since we've given or showed that we trust the brand, she bought into the fact that we also need sponsorship from time to time because our budgets are not always, of counterparts out there.
In just 2 years, local businesswoman Rahmat Japi has dressed 6 of UWC's 24 sporting codes. She plans to add 6 more to her eNCA brand this year. Japi is also interested in giving back to the community and plans to sponsor up-and-coming sports stars in 2016.
You'll find that most of the big brands and corporates are always sponsoring professional people. There's very little being done to people on grassroots level who has the talent to go on to the next level. And that's the gap that eNCA wants to fill.
Japi is already looking out for the little guy. She has awarded full kit sponsorships to players, including some in the basketball and track and field teams.
The fact that some students have to buy their kit and now we don't have to buy through eNCA who's sponsoring us and we're students, so which means we don't work.
Rahmat Japi is a game changer. Not riding on the coattails of anyone, she's taking on a male-dominated industry owned by large multinational companies. She has refused to let this put her down. Flonim Timkulu, Cape Town.
Fighting what they dub institutionalized racism by the Western Cape government. The ANC says Premier Helen Zille needs to confront the reality of racial injustice in the province. As part of the party's plans this year, tackling racism is high on their agenda.
We believe that in the Western Cape, the provincial government is institutionalizing racism by excluding the majority of the people from economic opportunities, from job opportunities. That land is still in the hands of those who benefited under apartheid.
Recently, several minstrel associations were taken to court for not abiding by event bylaws. Then they were taken to the public protector for alleged financial mismanagement. Now they've joined the ANC to fight against the DA-led government.
At the end of the day, we was very unhappy the way the city that treat us as the oldest and the biggest organization in the Western Cape, mostly in Cape Town.
Some Cape Town residents say they couldn't agree more.
If we, as the people of the Western Cape, is not going to wake up about this racism issue, because it's not starting at the adult level. If you go into our schools, racism is there.
Sifana ne-refugees kulizwe lethu yabo ngendlela esitreatwa ngayo apha Western Cape yabo. So asonwabanga konke konke.
A memorandum detailing their complaints to the Premier will be handed over to her in person at the opening of the Provincial Parliament this week. Atim Tongana, Cape Town.
Spunela Kwela's running skills put him into contention early on. Andy Birkett and defending champion Lance Kime were also among the leading bunch. Kwela's hard running proved to be his downfall, however, as cramping slowed him down 10 kilometers from the finish. Birkett then paddled clear of Kime to win the stage.
For most of the way I managed to stay in the front of the race. I was just marking Lance Kime and trying to keep up with him on the portages and just take it nice and relaxed on the water and conserve my energy. And it was only on the last portage at Cabbastree, just at the put-in, where I managed to pull a little bit of a gap on Lance Kime, and Spunela Kwela was not far behind us.
Three-time runner-up Laura O Donoghue won the stage with relative ease. Even a fall at Taxi Rapid did not hinder her race plan.
Day one's a really tough day, and also with the heat today, it was really tough out there, but I enjoy the running, so yeah, it was a good day for me. It's always nice going into day 2 with the lead, as it's a doozy and anything can happen. We'll still race our hardest though, and yeah, got to get to that dam.
The flat waters of the Inanda Dam beckons for paddlers tomorrow. But before they reach the final phase of day 2, they'll have to navigate themselves out of the Valley of 1,000 Hills. An exciting day awaits here at Doozy 2015. Myron Naika at Doozy Bridge.